What's up, Internet? It is January 17th, 2019. We are here with our Animal Crossing life in the town at, presently day 2 of our Lighthouse Keeper duties. And I was thinking about this a little bit just before I started this. This actually kind of reminds me a little bit of this old Sega Saturn game I've been wanting to get for a while called, it was a trilogy. But it was called Roommate, and it was a visual novel style game that, similar to our little lighthouse task right now, it had a sort of system where you had to set dates with this girl, and it was tied to your actual, Sega Saturn's internal clock, so you actually had to, monitor your Sega Saturn on a weekly basis for this game, and I thought, that was sort of prototypes this mission a little bit, and I thought that was kind of neat. It has nothing to do with anything, really, but I just thought it was kind of fun. Anyway, Lighthouse is now kept, and hopefully ships will not run ashore and drop all their precious, precious loot on our beaches. Although, alternatively, when Tortimer gets back, he may have an accident where he can no longer turn on the lighthouse, and, ships may or may not crash into the beach and drop all their delicious, delicious loot. But either way, I think there was a new villager. Let's go talk to them for a sec. No, I need to shout more, Carmen. Don't you understand? It's all about shouting. It's not that cute. No. You're mean. You're a meanie weenie. Out of the way, I want to see your stupid house. Or I'll hit you with a net. I need to steal everything of value from your house. Which is, not much. I kind of like the pineapple beds, even though I hate pineapple, but still. Your house is dumb, as are you. My controller's doing a thing. That's good. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, hold up just a sec. Let's see if we can fix this, because that's going to be a problem. Alright, there we go. For whatever reason, my controller was constantly telling the menu up, but in a subtle way that the rest of the game did not recognize, which was strange. We have another dinosaur egg, as well as a third dinosaur egg. We already have dinosaur eggs. Aw, a warehouse. HRA. That's not very nice. Hey, from Red. I very much would like to, go to Crazy Red's. He'll be coming to town January 19th at 6 p.m. I don't know when he leaves, but hopefully he'll be here at 8:30 when we're gonna have to deal with the lighthouse again. Alright, well, let's get rid of these fossils, or potentially one fossil at the museum before we do anything else, I guess. Should be our first challenge of the day. Hey, Blithers. I have some things to donate to the museum, whether you want them or not. Just as you can donate to my Patreon to continue to see more awesome stuff on my channel. Oh, I already got all this nonsense. Alright. Seriously, how many fossils do we have left? Last I checked, it was 6. Seriously, maybe I'm just thinking of Wild World, but I recall there being 3 rooms to the dinosaur wing. Not, being done after 2 days worth of collecting dinosaur fossils. On the bright side, it means that it's really easy to make money, but at the same time, I think the Dinosaur Museum exhibit is kind of boring. But it could also be because that I live relatively close to a really large dinosaur museum as well, so, this is kind of boring. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fossils. Brought to you by the letter A and all that nonsense. Ball. No one likes ball. Okay, so there's the snowball. That's good. Got a fossil that we'll probably sell later. Hey! A black king. See, the thing about that though is I have to buy like a whole crap ton of like chess pieces in order to make that valuable to me. And while that would be an interesting little quest for us maybe in the future, I don't really want to right now. I'd rather just sell it. Hey, future shirt. This was the first shirt I ever wore in Animal Crossing. When I first got off the train, the first time I ever played this game, this was the shirt I was wearing. I'm gonna have to buy this. For nostalgia. I'm gonna actually get these menus right at some point. No thanks. See, that's the thing. I don't know my size best. I know a general idea of what my size is, but whenever I order clothes, it never fits me, so... Don't assume I know my size best. Okay, dinosaur track, dinosaur egg, dinosaur egg. And I think we need these. I'll take your Cosmos. But you can keep the Xenosaga surrounding it. That game was not very good. All 3 of them. I will take Xenogear any day. Or Xenoblade. I like Xenoblade a lot, but Xenosaga I did not care for. At all. Really. It's been forever since I played, though. I should probably give it another try, but I just feel really unmotivated to play Xenosaga again. Hey, what do we got here? Classic desk. Classic. As well as a 2-ball shirt. What does this look like as a background? I kind of like that, actually, but... I think... I'll wear the future shirt for a little while. For nostalgia reasons. Plant that there. And we'll plant that here. And we'll plant that here. And we've done this backyard as well, so now I just have to do this house and then the entirety of the rest of the entire village. This does not look like a warehouse. Warehouses imply there's some sort of organization to it. Can I wonder if I can. I don't think I can. No, I can't. It'd be nice to get like a desk or something so I could... Actually, we did just get a desk. Wouldn't fit the theme, but, you know, if it gives me a place to store my extra shirts when I'm not wearing them. And the HRA is going to be angry at us for... Oh, we can't even put anything in the desk. It's a useless desk. Guess we need like a wardrobe or something. Oh well. Any other notifications? Hey, Spike. Already have it. Did you bury that? Well, if you did, thank you. Do you have any work? Cody, brain fart. Fine. It's only been 2 years since you borrowed your Pokemon Pikachu. I think it's been a little longer than that, buddy. I mean, most viewers probably don't even remember Pokemon Pikachu. I barely remember it, and I was probably vaguely in the general direction of the demographic back in the day. Alright, well, let's go find Cody Brainfart. He's probably in an igloo somewhere, keeping warm while I'm freezing out here. Let's see if there's anything for free. There is free things. I must have the free thing. That is, if only so I can sell it to Nook. You didn't hear me say that. Stealing is wrong, kids. As is claiming stuff that's yours that really isn't. But that totally is mine. I lost it. You just didn't see it. Alright, oh, right. We should actually be checking for money rocks, too. Hopefully we won't whiff the money rock this time as bad as we did last night. Oh, good. Cody could be anywhere. That's just perfect. That's what that is. Alright, we found some money. That's good. Hey, money rock. And we're not gonna whiff it this time, I hope. Oh god. Controller, have you forsaken me? I think it has. Well, we whiffed the money rock again because my controller's buttons didn't seem to want to work. Great. Oh, sure. Now you want to press a controller. Well, if my controller's buttons are dying, then I think it's a completely valid reason that I could never get a Gracie shirt. It's all my controller's fault, not mine. No, never. But it probably was. Alright, so we know where one of the snowballs is. Gotta go find Cody. And, see if we found any joyrides. Because it did snow yesterday. There's one. A tall stromboid. I don't know what that is. Guess we'll find out. But where is our old friend Cody Brainfart? Awesome. Should actually start writing letters to the museum. It's like you could eat the paper. It's so realistic, those watermelons. Alright, there's that. I'm on the quest to find a Pokemon Pikachu, and all the weeds decide to clump together today, because reasons. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, if I recall, the snowball was here. This is going to be tricky. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Or we'll make another bad snowman. Again. Oh, that's depressing. I just want all the snowman furniture, damn it. Is that really such a hard thing to request? Hey, a rustoid. I don't care for those very much, but we got one. Come on, more joyrides. Ball. Okay, now the snowball was right about here. So, we're gonna have to get this over to the other one, which is across the river, which is not exactly ideal. Come on. Pick up some mass, Snowball. So I can actually properly start pushing you around. Alright, there we go. Cody, brain fart. You are doomed. Whoever stole a Pokemon Pikachu, that must be like the single least valuable thing you own. Okay, so... I would prefer we go from above than below, but... it might work if we just move it real gently. Okay, that kind of freaked out the Phys-X a little bit, but... Okay, yeah, we want to go from above, I think, is probably our best course of action to not end this thing in the river. Where did it go? Oh, it's here. Okay. Gonna make a giant snowman, even though that's not a good idea. Okay, come on, physics. Don't do something stupid. Come on. I just gotta wear it down a little bit. No big deal. Come on, Snowman. Now you need to lose some weight. Go on a diet, get some exercise, build up some muscle mass, even though that weighs more. Get toned. I actually kind of want to reset this back to a small snowball just so I have an idea of where it's going to be. Alright. Come on, Snowman. It's got to be getting close to a point where we're no longer going to be able to control it manually. I would think. That means we have to go real slow because I don't want this thing ending up in the river. Like that. Because it's going to get away from us real quick. Okay. So, now we just gotta get this onto the other snowball and get that snowball to be the right size. I think the best plan of attack would in fact be to have them go on this map. That way there's more room to maneuver. Let's get you away from that river. Really scared to get that close to the river. Because ball physics in Animal Crossing, as established, is terrible. Come on. That's a little bit close to the river there. Come on. Perfectly molded. That means we're actually going to get something from a snowman. Hooray, Mr. Snowman. Thank you. Alright, well that's one less giant chunk of stress out of my day. Also, I remember there being a gold spot here. I'm going to take advantage of that by taking the gold spot treasure of gold. And also spotness. Another fossil. Who's running the igloo show today? I don't like him at all. All my neighbors are terrible, or, you know, a serial killer in that one character's case. You know who I miss? Pierce, Pearl, and Mitzi. And Bob. No favors for Kitty. Let's go talk to Olivia, I guess. Alright, not seeing any more little areas to dig up. Even though I want more joyrides. They bring joyousness to my life. Guess we'll start shaking trees. See if we can find something good in there. We also have to go talk to Weber before I forget. Gotta keep reminding myself of that. Oh crap. This is not the ideal place to run into bees. Why is it always on the bad screens? Alright. There we go. That's one. I wonder how many points a bee gives you at the HRA. We've got a table capable of storing up to 4 things. If they were worth a lot of points, we could get a lot of points for storing 4 bees next to each other. This crazy killer is just sitting on top of this ledge looking at that one duck like a hawk. It's very creepy. You are a creepy character. With your cowskin shirts. This is a house. Actually, I kind of like these robot stereos. Actually, cows are kind of neat. They're not very smart though. Like, if you hold your hand out in front of them, like flat, they'll mistake it for their mother's udder and they'll start sucking on your hand. Okay, so who did he say he gave that to? Someone over here. Was it you? I don't think it was. But, yeah, cows are weird. No. Gyroids are worth a lot of money. And also, I might want it, even though I'm pretty sure I won't. Spike is very angry at you, Pippi. I'm gonna forget, and then he's gonna get even angrier at you, and it'll be funny. You can have your Pokemon Pikachu back. I think you're the only one in the world who wants one right now. A new outfit that's not as cool as my current outfit. Lame. Yeah, Pippi's kind of mean. It looks like it's in pain. Just existing. It's creepy. I mean, that looks like it's trying to be creepy, but it's still kind of cute. That thing was just straight up looking like it was suffering, just existing. And this guy's just boring. What was the outfit we got? A blue check shirt. I can wear a picnic blanket. Hooray. It's true, that is how life normally is, but still. That thing just looks like its sheer existence is suffering. That's no good. Alright, so let's go sell some gyroids because we still haven't found one I like. Which is sad because I like a lot of them. Sell that. I want to keep my skull shirt. Sell that. And sell the rocking chair and the blue check shirt. And the 2-ball shirt. And a bee. We are slowly making our way back to... which ones? My favorites are the decoids, which there are 3 of. Probably the Squelchoids, which there are 3 of, and I kind of like the Lullaboids, which there are, I want to say, like 5 of. And I think there was one called, I think a Droploid, which sounds like rain, and I thought that would be kind of a cool gyroid to have. So I certainly have quite a lot that I'm looking for, but I just haven't found any of them. And it sucks that they only show up after the rain, and even then the number you see are random usually. Like, I think the first time I ever saw them, the first time I ever played Animal Crossing after it rained, there was like 5 or 6. Whereas, like today, we've seen 2. Well, they come in sets, but, no, oh, like in terms of finding them, no, they're randomized. But they only show up buried underground after rain. That's the only sort of indicator that you might ever find a gyroid. Well, she's in this sector. So where are you, Liz? You gotta get a handkerchief back. Elizabeth, where are you? You just left the sector, didn't you? You were here, and now you're not here. What? But we were just in, and she wasn't. What? Okay, she's magic because she just teleported to her house because we were standing right inside it and she wasn't there. That's nonsense. Yes, it is witchcraft. Alright, well, I guess we'll start selling shells because they're pretty. I like shells. They're nice. We still haven't found any more fossils either. There's usually 4, but we've only found 3. We've been to pretty much every acre. Well, I hope you find lots of neat shells when you go to the beach, because shells are cool. Also, our fruit tree's growing, so that's nice. Although the other one died, which made me very sad. Slowly we're getting closer to that 50,000 bell mark. I'm going to make a payment on the house. How did what die? What? Fish. Shake, shake, shake. Oh yeah, the tree died. It's kind of random whether or not a tree actually thrives after you plant it. So, we got 2 exotic fruits, and one of them did not grow, the other did. So the nice thing is, once it finally grows, we'll actually have some exotic fruit in the village, which means we can sell it for 500 bells a pop. Unfortunately, we should probably just plant it so it can grow more in the future, but I'd like to get all the different kinds of fruit as well. Except maybe coconuts, because even though I could go to the island, I don't want to have to dig out my GBA connector and get my barely functioning Game Boy Advance to try and make all that work. We'll just find more fruit in the future. It happens. That's the problem with trees in Animal Crossing. They're like 50-50 whether they grow or not. And you can kind of influence it based on where you plant it and how close it is to other things, but for the most part it is just random. And just drop it. Here's a weed we can pick up. Is there any other marks that we can dig up over here? Oh, here's one. I had a feeling there might be one more. Because it didn't seem like we had enough fossils for the day. There it is. To museum, take this nonsense. So that I can sell it for money. Because I don't think the museum's going to be excited with any of the other ones you find. I have letters to mail. More. More. Phyllis, don't you understand? There will always be more. As long as I can't appraise my own letters, I will always have to have stuff for you to do. Daily. Also, shoutouts to the ATM for the e-reader. The thing no one ever used because it would require you to have an e-reader, a Game Boy Advance connector, plus e-cards. A thing I guarantee no one actually ever had. And it was the only way to get ice climbers outside of an action replay. Ooh. That's right. It's a gift from our old friend Mr. Snowman. We already have a snowman table. Still. Now it's going to look like a bit of a warehouse because suddenly we can't get to everything. Messy house. I thought it went through an entire cycle before it started looping through stuff. Oh god, the golden axe. Dude, that is the biggest pain in the ass ever. Seriously, what I would suggest doing is just using the special passwords for it. I've done the golden axe once. I'm probably going to again through the course of the year just to give myself something to do, but it is the most frustrating waste of time ever. Because at best, it's going to take you at least 2 solid weeks to get. And more realistically, it's going to take significantly longer because a weed pops up or because a tree dies or something nonsensical. And the funny thing is, the only point for a golden axe is to continue to cut down trees, a thing you're not going to be doing since you already have the golden axe and don't need to work on your town anymore, theoretically. So you get it so late in the game that it's completely worthless to you. Outside of just collector value, I guess. Hell, I prefer just to not have it just because it takes up an inventory slot. And I'm not planning on cutting any more trees down. Although it would be kind of cool to fill your town with nothing but golden trees from building golden golden shovels. That would be kind of fun. Just for the aesthetics, but... Hey, another joyride. Ooh, a Metatoy. These are actually kind of cool. Especially if we're going for like a snowy theme, because they sound like they're sort of shivering and made of ice. But, yeah, the golden axe is such a waste of time. Oh, they're right, it does look like a warehouse now. But this is actually kind of a neat gyroid. Sounds kind of like ice in a glass. I kind of like that. It's not what I wanted, but, you know, I will not complain at a Metatoid. I guess I'll just start shaking some more trees, see if we can run into more bees, but that should be about it for the day, I think. Oh, we got some bells. And most importantly, we did activate the lighthouse today. That's the important thing. So we have to do it for 7 days straight, and if we miss one day, we messed up. And that's not good. There it is. I was wondering where those bells dropped from. Alright. Shaking more trees, looking for bees. Shaking more trees, not finding bees. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. This would be like the worst place to run into bees, actually, because there's no room to maneuver. Which, of course, means that's where we're going to find bees. Like, just all bees. Just living here. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And we got some money. Hooray. And there's some more bells for us. So we're slowly making our way back up to the 50,000 mark for a deposit. I'm gonna have to redesign my entire house, I think, and that I do not like the idea of, honestly. That's a lot of work that I don't want to actually do. And now we're back to here. Kinda sad we got a duplicate Snowman item, especially considering I thought they didn't do that until you got the whole set. But we did activate the lighthouse, and that's the important thing. And I think that will be it for today. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream so you know when we go live. So we do this again tomorrow and work on our quest to be the best lighthouse keeper ever. Significantly better off than yesterday, certainly. And follow my YouTube channel and subscribe there to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. And if you want to make my day, check out my Patreon, help support the show there, so I can continue to do awesome stuff. And that gets you into the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can discuss how weird it is that snowmen seem to flip-flop between giving you a full set before cycling through things and giving you nothing but duplicates. Seriously weird, and why I can't find any really good gyroids. Seriously, I want some good gyroids, damn it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, Internet.